Hi, my name is Ashley Grave, and I'll be demonstrating how to drive a manual transmission. Driving a manual transmission will be somewhat difficult at first, but with a lot of practice familiarizing yourself with the pedals and knowing the differences between them and knowing what each one does, learning how to start a manual and getting a feel on how to switch gears, you should get it down in no time. A manual transmission car is usually less expensive, generally involves less expensive repairs, has less wear and tear on the brake system, and usually gets better fuel economy. So learning how to drive a manual could be very beneficial to you. There are three important key components in order to learn how to drive a manual transmission. First, know the difference between the three pedals. Secondly, know how to start a manual. And lastly, know how to switch gears. Before driving a manual car, it is very crucial you know the difference between the three pedals and knowing what each one does. Most importantly, learn what the clutch does and how it is beneficial in running the manual car. In the manual transmission vehicle, the accelerator and the brake pedals are joined by the clutch pedal, which is positioned flanking the brake pedal on the left-hand side. The clutch pedal is what makes it possible to select gears by yourself and therefore move the vehicle. The clutch is positioned on the left-hand side, and the brake is in the middle, leaving the gas on the right-hand side. In order to start a manual car, you need to start by depressing the clutch pedal all the way down, using your foot. Continue to hold the clutch down and then turn the key to the starting position. It is very crucial to release the key as soon as the car starts, otherwise it is very hard on your engine. Before releasing the clutch, make sure the vehicle does not have the gear shifter engaged. If it is engaged, move it to the neutral position. After the vehicle is in the neutral position, release the clutch slowly. The car should then be in neutral position and be ready to be switched to the first gear. Now that you know the difference between the three pedals and knowing what each one does and how to start a manual, it is time you know how to switch gears. To switch gears, you simply press down the clutch each time you need to go to a higher speed. You have 5 gears, and as you are on a manual car, you will get a feel for the gears and you will know what gear you should be in with the speed you are driving. It is very important to know the proper timing and the proper acceleration to let go of the clutch, otherwise the gears and transmission will grind. In order to drive a manual, you need to learn how to start by turning the key to the starting position and then releasing it when the car starts, and then slowly let go of the clutch pedal and press the gas pedal down. You then need to identify the pedals and know the difference between each one, and lastly know how to switch gears with the proper acceleration. Although there is a lot involved in learning how to drive a manual, it is very beneficial in the end and will save you a lot of money in driving a manual.